As we learn the guitar, we are hit with so much information. Scales, modes, chord tones, intervals. All this stuff is important, but today we're going to cut loose and play from the heart. We will use the E minor, B minor, and A minor chords for these examples today. And the E minor pentatonic scale fits over those chords like a glove. Let's get right to it. All right, we're using a scale we all know and love, the E minor pentatonic, root note in the 12th fret here. We're going to add the blue note in there, making it the E blues scale. Again, for these examples, the E minor, B minor, and A minor. I said before, the E minor pentatonic scale fits over those chords like a glove. Today, let's just use the scale over these chords and use your ear, and really things that you want to let out, just let out. You could almost just close your eyes and play up and down this scale and really just let loose a little bit. Such a fun way to play because you're not thinking very much, you're just trying to feel it. Let me break down some of those ideas that I used in that little jam. One of the elements in playing like this is dynamics, really hitting some notes aggressively and then really laying back on some other ones. You can do a bend and just release it, have the bend. A full bend and release it. Back to the root note. And then pausing in between, leaving some space, but also using that root note and walking down to the root note on the 12th. Right down the scale. So you have your index finger on the 12th fret of the A string, hammering on and pulling off. And also climbing up. Even on a slow track like this, you can use those aggressive blues licks. Full bend, then raking those strings in the 12th fret, the B and E strings. That's your friend right there, those two notes. You can go the other way too. You can say a lot with just a few notes in that small area. And as you get comfortable in this first position here, venture out a little bit and just really use the root note for the guide. Root note right there, 17th fret. The root note is your guide here. All the things we've learned are important, but just let loose. Just let your ear be the guide. And that's the last thing I'd really like to break down for you. You can use repeating licks because everything sounds good in this area. So you're just pulling off from this root note. So you're actually focused on this 12th fret of the D string, this octave here, D note, and then hitting the root note and pulling off. Hammering down on this B note, then the 12th fret of the G string. When you pull off, you can really gain some speed with licks like that. Once you start connecting some of these ideas together, it just really flows along. Sometimes you just need to take what you already know, close your eyes and just play from the heart. Just let this stuff flow from your fingers, and you will just be a much better player when you're doing that. Playing lead guitar is a lifetime journey, but I'm so glad you're on the journey with me. Hopefully you got something from the lesson, and I'll see you on the next one.